On March the 13th, a massive storm hit the state of Nebraska. Governor Pete Ricketts said it was one of the worst in state history. It affected thousands of people who had to leave their homes, one of those people being Ron Young and his family.
It's something I've never seen before. I mean, the raging of it, and we knew there was problems. And then when we seen the little dike, there's some little cabins by the bridge, that it was about ready to go, I knew he was in trouble.
Oh, dear Lord. This is what our family room looks like.
Pictures.
Oh, my photos.
That's the voice of Charlotte Young when she and Ron first returned to their home in Dove's Cove, a subdivision south of Fremont. And here's a view outside of their home when the flood hit. When the storm was hitting, all the Youngs could think about was getting out of their home.
We loaded up the dog. We put up stuff probably about as high as the pool table, kitchen tables. You know, we thought that would be high enough.
Eventually, the Youngs were forced out of their home like hundreds of other families. Well, where would all these families go? They would go here, the Fremont Salem Lutheran Church, who opened their doors right away for families in need.
We opened up a shelter the first night. Got filled really quickly. I would say by 5 o'clock in the morning we were pretty full. We started about, I would say 5 o'clock that night, and they kept coming all night long.
Recently, the 130 families that stayed in the church have moved to the open JCPenney, where the Missouri Southern Baptist Convention Disaster Relief Group is helping out in all areas, especially the kitchen.
Well, here we have served between 2,000 to 3,300 meals a day, and it depends on the day.
One thing that Joanne and Disaster Relief does to increase the volunteer effort is by training others all over.
We have trainings where we train people in different areas so that they can be prepared to come out to work with this.
Even though this flood did so much damage, it brought the city of Fremont even closer together.
Great, fantastic. God bless America and Fremont. I mean, it was great. Even as far as the guy who brought my pod in, actually prayed with me, which was very nice. You don't expect that sometimes. But as far as all the other city people, for myself, I think it's been great.
Since the beginning of the flood, there have been endless volunteers coming from all over to help out, and the people of Fremont couldn't be more thankful.
Most of them just came in on their own. They just came in and said, you guys need help. We had a sign-up sheet. They'd come in and they'd sign up for 2-hour shifts. Some of them stayed for more than the 2-hour shifts, like 4 to 6 hours. They spent like an overnight here.
You know, family, friends, church family, just people doing amazing things.
In Fremont, I'm Aaron Housenga reporting.